A look at the opening lineup for Washington. You've got Herb Jones. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Smith, and it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. And for Pittsburgh, we've got Kristaps Porzingis. Jaime Jaquez out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Rupert in at the two-guard spot. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way, or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Now here's Garland. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. It's good from about 19 feet.
Every season, Darius Garland gets more confident, especially in that scoring ability.
Kuzma outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Rupert. Outside Eason, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries. That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Garland looking around. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Drains the triple. Garland's got 5 points.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
There's the screen by Kuzma. For 3, Smith on target from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Outside Eason. Launches it. That shot missing. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Jones, the pass to Ntilikina. Outside Jones. Eason against Kuzma. All right, time to check out a handful of point guards who, over the last 10 games, have been lighting it up from deep. Darius Garland, 3rd.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for a point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Outside Eason. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Washington with the ball. They trail by 1. Now a timeout called by Washington.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Kuzma, defended by Eason. Kuzma, the pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 5. Shakes him. The kick out to Kuzma. The 3 is up. Eason pulls it in. Pittsburgh has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Rupert. Outside Garland. The 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here's Kuzma. Porzingis grabs the board. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Smith outside. Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. They get it again.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul, first team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Rashawn Holmes at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Holmes. Wade, he's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Ntilikina. Both free throws good from Holmes. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Here's Kolek, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. This game following their win against the Rockets.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Jones misses. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Pittsburgh. They trail by 1, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Smith outside. Here's Johnson. Misses with the fallback Jay. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's Washington leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Williams is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Thompson, and it's Shed in at the 2 spot. And for Washington, Herb Jones out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Dean Wade. Then there's Johnson. And it's Santos in at the 4 spot. Now here's Fournier. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Kolek. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Shed. 14 points for him. Last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Drops in the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Wade. No points yet. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Vukcevic, he's checked in for Jaquez. Vincent's checked in for Washington. And Johnson drops them both. Pittsburgh has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Vukcevic. Here's Kolek. Offensive rebound. Here's Shed. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And it's all tied up. Shed's got his second bucket on the night.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Vincent. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Kolek. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Johnson, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Kolek. The lead is 2. Here's Garland. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 5 rebounds in the game. And we've got word on some action happening in the Eastern Conference. Shams, what's the latest?
Thank you, B.A. Things are happening for Philly in the 76ers front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They're very pleased to bring in Malcolm Brogdon, the former Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year. He's always willing to do whatever's asked of him. And I'm told Brogdon was the guy they wanted. Kudos to them for making it happen.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Now here's Garland. He's got 5. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Washington.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Fournier. Pass to Kuzma. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Washington. Jones, he's checked in for Wade. Smith comes in for Johnson. And it's Ntilikina in for Fournier. .119 left in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Pass to Eason. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Washington. Holmes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. He shoots again. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pass to Garland. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 4. Eason, good. Eason's got 5 points. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Garland. Ntilikina, the pass to Smith. Jones with the ball. Kuzma, right side. The 3-ball. No good. That's his 6th miss of 9 tries.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Rupert. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. Now it's a 4-point Pittsburgh lead. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pittsburgh out in front. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready for the main half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, yeah. Let's hear it for the participant.
Their shooting has been bad, like Kenny's wardrobe bad. They need to be smarter offensively, run through the plays until you get good looks.
I'm not even going to touch that one. I'm going to let it go.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tari Eason is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Rupert in at the 2. Smith outside. Cash money on the open jump shot. Smith's gotten his second bucket. Smith's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And for Washington, Herb Jones out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Smith. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. Now here's Porzingis. No made baskets yet. Pass to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Eason can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Ntilikina. Kuzma outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Garland.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Now here's Porzingis. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Here's Jaquez. It's rebounded by Washington.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Ntilikina. Still no points. Pass to Kuzma. For the lead. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Jaquez against Jones. Here's Rupert. Eason up top. He's got 5. Count that bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Wade comes in for Kuzma, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Ntilikina. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Jones. Six to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Jones has got his first bucket in this one. Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 1:57 left in the third. Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Washington. Holmes has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Smith passes to Johnson. Now Holmes, outside Jones. From deep, Johnson. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Kolek, covered by Johnson. Here's Kolek. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And they take the lead. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You take a look at Garland. He's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting five is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
And keep checking in for the latest at All-Star voting results. Here's Kolek. Pass to Thompson. Here's Shed. Back to Thompson. This one for three. Pittsburgh, no good that time either. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Smith. The rebound by Kolek. Pittsburgh has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Johnson. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Kolek. To win the drought. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Pittsburgh out in front, up 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Williams, and it's Vukcevic in at the 4-man position. On the take. A shot that time not on target.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Fournier. Here's Wade. Williams defending. They set a pick. Here's Johnson. It's good from the top of the key. And Washington leads by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Count it. And Washington shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Shireman. Back to Fournier. 3-pointer. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Here's Shed. To the wing on the left. Here's Kolek. Fournier covering. Pass to Shed. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
So for Washington, final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, and Coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much, going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. PA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Smith. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. And Washington leads by 2.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
Back to Garland. Here's Jaquez. Porzingis, high post. Back to Jaquez. 4-3. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Kuzma outside. Right wing. For 3, Smith. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Rupert. Outside Jaquez. Porzingis for 3. They get it again. Right side Eason. Jaquez against Jones. Fires for 3. And Garland with the basket on the assist from Jaquez.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
On the wing, Kuzma. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
At the line for one.
one misses.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now here's Kuzma. Soft touch off the glass. And now a three-point Washington lead.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Eason. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Nice try. It's all good. Oh, that's nice.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And here is Kuzma. Three-pointer. Fires, hitting the triple. And Washington leads by 4.
Huge shot from Kyle Kuzma. This guy is never shy.
Pass to Porzingis. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma, that's good.
A tense situation, but Kuzma just ignores the stakes and finds a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. pass to Eason. Right side Garland. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Holmes. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Frank Ntilikina, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
And he's unable to get the second one.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Here's Rupert. Here's Porzingis. Money. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Frank Ntilikina. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They're down by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Out to Garland. Takes a 3. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Line for the away team, Nick Smith. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. 11 seconds left in the game. Outside Jaquez. And Holmes pulls it down, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. Shooting for Washington, Frank Ntilikina, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Washington picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kyle Kuzma.
On point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stool 4 a.m., now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking me. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at Pittsburgh. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season. And checking out Washington, they find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
Yeah, I think for Washington, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Man, we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. They've got Porzingis. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Garland. And it's Rupert in at the 2. And for Washington, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Herbert Jones. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Smith. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. There's Garland. And Greg, for games like this, where these two teams just played each other, how different is the approach?
It is different, Kevin. It can almost feel like a continuation of the last game. And one team now maybe has payback on their mind.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Here's Eason. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And it's Washington's ball.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Smith. Smith hits them both. And here is Garland. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Eason. Porzingis sets the pick for Eason. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Kuzma outside. Banked in off the glass.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Jones after Pittsburgh's three-pointer at the other end. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ntilikina. Rupert grabs the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Garland. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Easton, no good. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Normally he drains that.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Well, it was Pittsburgh winning their last game against Phoenix. Floats one up. Porzingis with the rebound. It's Garland with the ball for Pittsburgh. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Kuzma drains the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Now, here's Garland. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Rupert. From outside the arc, that one's in, his first shot this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Okay, fans, get on up or go over Washington Sensors.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group, the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. Keldon Johnson, 3rd. Jaime Jaquez, 4th.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
One word you always hear used to describe these guys is active. They don't leave it to just the bigs to do the rebounding. They get in there and do the dirty work themselves.
Now Thompson, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. Williams can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Johnson sends the screen for Smith. To the middle. Wade against Williams. Fournier for 3. Rebound by Williams. Pittsburgh leading by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fournier against Thompson. Here's Shed. He has yet to score. Pass to Fournier. Smith for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Pittsburgh. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. They've got Klay Thompson. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Williams. And it's Shed in at the shooting guard. Al Fournier. Johnson the screen. Wade sets the pick for Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. Jaquez left side. Out to the wing. Thompson from long range. Thompson with the three.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Washington trails by 5. And Fournier kicks to Johnson. Wade dishes to Johnson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kolek. Here's Jaquez. Williams sets a screen for Jaquez. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Fournier passes to Johnson. For the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
And it'll be Pittsburgh with their first time out of the game here. Too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You take a look at Jaquez, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Washington trailing. Vincent with it. Here's Kuzma, and he hits it to tie the game up. Kuzma's got 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Garland. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. They get it back. From downtown. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Thompson. 5 points in the game.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson outside. Pass to Wade. Here's Vincent. And it's in there. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Garland. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Garland. Just an incredible month of basketball. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Jones checked in for Dean Wade. Smith comes in for Johnson. And it's Ntilikina in for Vincent. Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Eason. And here's Garland for 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Bounce pass, Smith. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Garland. Jones from outside. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Outside Garland. And there's the drive, and it's blocked. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pittsburgh leads by just 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You know what time it is. It's time for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. Yeah, that's where he left the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Adding a top player still with upside is an accomplishment. Porter Jr. with great length, skill, and we know he can shoot it.
For him, it's been about health. When he's feeling good, he can take your offense to a whole nother level, Shaq.
Yeah, but can he stay healthy?
Let's turn now to our featured game where Darius Garland has made a statement in the first half.
I really like how he's playing so far, Shaq. I mean, he's being selective in his approach. Kind of the opposite of you, big fella, at the food table.
Oh, come on, Kitty. I've seen you scarfing down those vegan snacks. What is a vegan snack anyway?
There's no such thing as scarfing down and vegan in the same sentence.
And there's always plenty available. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Smith is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Herbert Jones. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The offensive rebound. Holmes finds Jones. Here's Smith. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Smith's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Washington. Screen by Porzingis. The wide open look here for Garland. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And Pittsburgh leads by 2.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
Ntilikina looking it over. Jones with the screen on Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ntilikina. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Outside Garland. Pass to Eason. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Washington calls timeout. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Kuzma. Takes it off the glass. Kuzma's got 9 points.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
numbers here. How about the stats for Jones? Averaging about 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 8. Pass to Rupert. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Holmes. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Garland. Holmes with a screen on Hackett. Jones, no luck. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Inside, Eason. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pittsburgh shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for Pittsburgh, Eason. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Holmes. Now Smith. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Pittsburgh leading by 4. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. From past the arc. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pittsburgh has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the pick. Here's Hackett. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jones drives in. Yep, that one goes. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Pass to Rupert. To the left side wing. Porzingis inside. Holmes on him. Porzingis can't hit. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmes with a screen on Garland. Ntilikina passes to Holmes. And there it is for him. Holmes got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.